We are 1 week away from the release of Predator Badlands, the first Predator movie to hit the big screen in 7 years. And reports are indicating that this could be the most successful Predator movie of all time. Hello everyone, welcome to Digital Charcuterie. My name is James. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're new to the channel and looking forward to Predator Badlands, hit that subscribe button. I talk about it and I love discussing it with you all in the comments down below. Let me know your thoughts, hopes, expectations for Predator Badlands in the comments down below. Have you seen it? Did you get early access to it? I didn't. I'm going to be seeing it next week and I can't wait for it. It's one of my most anticipated movies of the year since it was announced. I loved Prey, thought it was fantastic. The Predator franchise, look, I'm not someone who knows all the ins and outs of the lore of the Predator franchise. I just freaking love every time I watch a Predator movie. I am just always entertained. You throw a Yautja in my face, and I love it. And now they released a clip where we meet Tessa, the other half of Elle Fanning's synthetic body. The other one's Thea, and there's Tessa, and Tessa awakens, and she's put back together by Weyland-Yutani, and there's an active threat to the mission, and that could be the Yautja, in which the name Yautja is spoken by an android, by a robotic AI voice to Tessa, saying she asks where Thea is, and the android voice says with the Yautja, or the Yautja has her, indicating that there's going to be a hunt, a mission to recover Thea from deck, from our protagonist, which adds even more intrigue to the story that we are getting.
Where's Thea?
The Yautja has Thea.
On top of being on this planet, the most deadliest planet in the universe, he's got to deal with Tessa now, a Weyland-Yutani synth trying to get Thea back. I don't know why. There's going to be a reason. We're going to find out. There's going to be some massive implications there. And what everybody is doing on this planet is also going to be huge as well. And I can't wait to see where that goes. But it's looking like Predator Badlands is on track to be the most successful Predator movie in the franchise, which, okay, you can talk about inflation, we're not going to, but it intrigued me. There's an article coming up I'm going to bring up, and they talk about how the Predator franchise actually, as much as people seem to love it and they gravitate to it, it's never been massively successful. It's never been a slam dunk hit. They've been okay at the box office, but nothing great. So even when I give you the numbers for Predator Badlands, it's not gonna, I don't think it's gonna blow your minds, but it's interesting to me that they haven't been that successful. But they have been successful, but they haven't, like in the theater, people haven't been flocking to them. But again, we haven't had one since 2017. Prey was straight to streaming, and now of course it's getting a theatrical run, which I think is great. And Killer of Killers was streaming as well. So I'm happy that it's back on the big screen. And look, it's PG-13, which I know some people are iffy on, but I think it's a smart move. First of all, again, if there's no human blood in it, then okay. And I don't think swearing is going to be an issue. You got synthetics and you got Yautja. What are they, like? They don't need to swear. They have their own. Whenever they swear, it could be in their own, like a made up language that isn't even a curse word in our world. So you can get away with that. The blood, whatever, it's going to be all fake blood, but it's all fake characters like synthetics and aliens. So again, I think if they continue the franchise and you bring humans back into it, you've got to go back to R, because you got to have the blood, you got to have the violence. But 7 years since we've had a Predator movie in the theater, PG-13. It's going to be all the early response that we heard has been this very action-packed. It's going to be action-packed heavy, story-driven, character-driven, buddy cop kind of thing. I think a PG-13 makes a lot of sense, and that's what's going to help it achieve the status of being the most successful Predator movie in the history of this franchise, which I can't, I do believe it, but it's also kind of wild how little the other ones made. So actually, I'm going to pull up this article right here. This is from the Sci-Fi Fantasy Gazette. Predator Badlands may be on track to end its box office run as the franchise's highest grossing movie. First Predator Badlands reactions found their way online earlier this week, and while not everyone loved the shift to PG-13, the movie still sounds like a fun action adventure. Between Prey, the animated Predator, Killer of Killers, and now this, it's clear the filmmaker Dan Trachtenberg is looking to explore new sides of this long-running sci-fi series. Today, we have an update on Predator Badlands' long-term box office prospects. Prey and Predator Killer of Killers released directly on streaming, so this will be the first Predator movie in theaters since 2018's The Predator. According to Cinealytic, current projections point to the movie earning $99.1 million at the domestic box office and $154.8 million internationally. That would give it a final global cume of $253.9 million, and while there is a lot of guesswork in estimates like these, this figure would make Predator Badlands the franchise's highest grossing movie to date. That would be quite an achievement, even if it signals to Disney-owned 20th Century Studios that a shift from R-rated to PG-13 Predator stories is the way to go. Moving forward, Trachtenberg will hopefully find a balance, which means the rating is dependent on the story being told and not the other way around. The trades should chime in soon with opening weekend estimates, so we may get a better idea then of how accurate these figures are. Here's a reminder of how the Predator franchise has previously fared in theaters. The figures below are not adjusted for inflation. Predator in 1987 was 98.3 million, but that back then was huge. Like 75 million was a blockbuster back then. Predator 2, 1990, 54.8 million. Alien versus Predator in 2004, 172.5 million. Aliens versus Predator Requiem, 128.9 million. As 2007, and Predators from 2010 did 127.2 million, and The Predator in 2018 did 159.5 million. Despite its, as I said earlier, despite its continued popularity with fans, the Predator franchise has never really been a huge moneymaker. Disney has spent the last few years attempting to resurrect and redeem both this property and Alien, with the latter finding great success with Alien Romulus and FX Alien Earth. And my feeling, I totally agree with this article that you have to find a balance with the story that you're telling and the rating. I wouldn't go into any of these movies being rating dependent. Like, we need to do another PG-13 rating because that's what people want. I think people want a good story. I think the PG-13, like I said, it'll get more butts in the seats for sure, but what gets more butts in the seats ultimately is a good movie. Like, there have been R-rated movies that have made $1 billion. I'm looking at you, Joker 1. Joker 2 probably should have made $7 billion. You know, that's what I'm saying. No, but Joker 1 made $1 billion. Like, there are R-rated movies that do very well at the box office. It's very dependent on the story, the structure, and the mood of the economy at the time as well. You want to go see a movie in a theater. I do think people want to see a movie in theater. I think the Predator franchise is one, as much as I like Prey, I think it's one that you really want to experience on the big screen with a group of strangers around you. This sounds kind of weird, but it's one of those franchises, right? Because since the first Predator, this is a fun-ass franchise. It is a fun franchise. It has its moments of like, oh my God, blood and gore and whatnot, but it is a fun franchise at the end of the day. And the R rating is a massive part of that. Like Die Hard, like the first Die Hard movie is R rating. But that's what helped them be so damn fun, was that rating. But I think, if you're doing another Predator movie, if you need humans in it for whatever reason, and humans have to get off in it, then you've got to go to that R rating. You've got to stick the R rating. You can't just be like, well, we'll do PG-13 and we'll hide the blood here, we'll hide the blood there. You can't do it. The fan bases are going to walk away from you at that point. I think they're going to lose faith in you. But I think, you get them in with the PG-13 and a good story, they're going to stick around for the next installment. And I think they have a very, very lucrative franchise on their hands. Like a rebirth of the Predator franchise is what they've got going on right now. After, 2018's division of fandom, I guess it was a division, but most people didn't really care for it. But now you have, now you've got all these years later, people seem more invested and intrigued by this Predator franchise. And I think people are going to go see this movie. They want to go see this movie. It looks like a really fun movie. This is it's the end of the year where you're going to get a lot of the big Oscar buzzes, but you're also going to get like your Avatars, which I guess is kind of an Oscar, whatever. But you're going to get those kind of movies. And this is the action-packed time, right? Thanksgiving is coming up. The American Thanksgiving is coming up. And that's where people love to go spend their time. Winter months, it's getting colder. I'm wearing this not because of the camo for Predator, because it's freaking freezing where I live. It's snowing. It's Halloween and it's snowing right now. Like it's like a blizzard, taking my daughter trick-or-treating in a snowstorm. It's not fun like that. So this is the time of year people want to go see it. I can't wait, man. I can't wait for the projections. I'm going to do a review show, too. I'm going to have my review. I'm going to do the Rotten Tomatoes reactions. We're going to talk about it. I can't wait for this movie. I love talking about it. I want to hear what you guys think in the comments down below. And I really want to thank you for your time. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. Hit that like button, subscribe. And until next time, may you be the master of your own universe.